Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. Starting the day with a par 5 first hole. Let's start this off in style, put that one right up the middle. What do you say? There we go, great contact. Okay, and we're off, have a good one. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. Well, it wasn't your best swing. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And this one's your fourth. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Ooh. And for the bogey. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. This one's 8 feet. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. This approach is heading left. And for your par. Oh, come on. Just 3 feet left. And just a little putt here, but it does move right to left. And right now you're 2 over. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the fourth hole, and we have a par 4. Should be a good result off the tee here. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Bit long on that one. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. And you're 3 over on your round. Okay, 5th hole, par 3. Best of luck. I think we're going left here. That's a safe shot. Now this from 16 feet. Then we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh my! I believe this is for your par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Currently 3 over par for the day. Let's see what we can do. Long par 5 ahead of us here. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Okay, second shot on the 6th. I went right by. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. This one's heading left. Oh, this might go down. Come on. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard, see what that's saying. Okay, you are at 2 over par. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh, and you got all of that one. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Oh, nice little chip there. And this next putt for par. And right now you are 2 over par. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. This one's from around 21 feet. And this one's going a bit to the right. Almost. Good luck here. This is for par. And 2 strokes above par currently. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. That'll work. Setting up around 130 yards. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 20 feet to the hole from here. I think this is going to go right to left. Well, this one's on a line. This one's still on track. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. This one's about 105 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. You'll be all right there. About 17 feet to the cup. Nicely done. And you're 1 over par currently. Here we go now on the 12th. Nice swing. Sounded great. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Oh, just missed that chip. And this one is for the bird. All right, good job there. That's bringing you down to even par now. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. It's a nice looking tee shot. Okay, green is below us from here. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. You are currently sitting right at even par. All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th. Nice approach. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Oh! Here we go, 4 par. And you're at even par. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Second shot here on the 15th. That was a good one. Four feet to the cup. That's in there. Here's your fourth birdie of the day. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. And this one is from way, way out. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is for par. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. Yep, that's going to do. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. 5-foot putt coming up. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. This drive should be safe. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Oh, come on, come on. And today you get to end your round with a par putt. Good stuff. All right, and as this one comes to a close, 2 under par for you. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Looks like we are starting with a par 5 first hole. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway, take it from there. What do you say? And here we go, off the first tee and looking forward to a fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. Swing didn't feel right. Setting up for our third shot. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. So far, so good. Oh yeah, getting better. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that one, currently sitting this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Well, that'll work for you. Okay, second shot here on the second. That's safe. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And nicely done. That putt will drop on in there for birdie. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. And we're about 135 to the pin. There's putts for par. Let's see what you can do. And you are 1 under after that one. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Nice swing onto that one. And here's our second shot on the fourth. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And about 14 feet to go. I think this one will go left to right. Yikes, that went right by. This one's just 3 feet. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. Okay, fifth hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And if you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. I think this one starts straightish and then goes a bit to the right. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, 4 feet to go. And that one's going to put you up to even par. And we are on the 6th hole now. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. This could be heading for the rough. And this is our 3rd shot. Okay, nicely done. You're in the fairway now. Let's hit up onto that green. Nicely done. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. That's in there for par. And you're at even par currently. Okay, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. This approach is heading right at the pin. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. And this is your look at par. And after that one, even par is your score. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And this one from 22 feet. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Oh yeah, going straight for the green. Nice to see. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. This is an eagle putt. This one's going hard to the right. I'll take that from that type of distance. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. You managed to get a good swing on that. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. This one looks like it's going to the right, and downhill a bit. All right, you did most of the work. This one's for par. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And right now you are at 3 under par. Hole number 11 coming up. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Nice, another green and reg. I'm liking it. This one's 8 feet away. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. You're working with the tailwind on this hole. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Okay, here we go now. This for the eagle. And that was a good putt. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. And teeing off now on a long par 4. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. The approach heading right. This is what our third shot's looking like. Good shot. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. Here comes the bogey putt. And you've gone up to 3 under after that hole. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. Well, that'll do for now. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. Oh, that could have been a birdie. Just a little tap needed here. And after that one, you're 5 under par. This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. Okay, that one is on, and you've left yourself a very long putt. And from here, I don't know, like maybe we should measure this in yards instead of feet. It's so far away. Hopefully you get it close, though. And not a bad effort from where you were. Here's a look at our par putt. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Okay, 5 under par currently. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. This one's about 145 yards away. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This putt's around 19 feet away. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, almost. And here comes a 4-footer. And after that one, you're 3 under. And teeing it up now for the final hole. Good shot. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Not liking this one. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. And this is a monster putt coming up, but got out of that sand, right? So, you know, every cloud. Whoa, flying by the hole. And this putt's about 18 feet away. Well, the putt appears to be online. And there you have it. The putt drops and your round is over. Okay, that's going to be 4 under par as this one comes to an end. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Starting out big, par 5, first hole for us. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And here's a 13-footer. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, man. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. You are currently sitting right at even par. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. This one's looking decent. Still on line. Come on, get down in the hole. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. You've brought your score down to 1 under after that one. All right, third hole on this course is a par 4. Give it a go. There we go. Nice swing on that one. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. All right, kick left. Nice approach. Good stuff. And 10-footer from here. But I think it's breaking to the left. Just missing the birdie. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And right now you are at 5 under. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. You made good contact. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Nice. 4 feet left. And after that, you're 2 under. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. And second shot here on the 5th. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Oh my goodness. Here's a 6-foot putt. It's going to put you up to 1 under par. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Was well played. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, have a good tee shot here. We have a par 3 for the 7th. And you've got this left over for par. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. And that'll go. Nicely done. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Come on, kick left. I'm okay with that. Here's a 20-foot putt. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. And well done. You got most of the way there. Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Yes, that's a good swing. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. 21 feet to the cup from here. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Oh, this one's looking okay. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And this is your look at birdie. Boom. And that's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. Approach shot worked out just fine. And from 22 feet out. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Looking good so far. All right, that'll work from that distance. Here we go. Par putt coming up. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Really nice swing. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Left, heading left. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. And this is your third shot. Okay, and this one to save the hole. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And stepping onto the tee now on the 12th hole, we got a par 5 on this one. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. I don't like the way this is going. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. 3 feet left. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Well, missed the green there on that one. Little play. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. Here's a look for birdie. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Oh no, brutal. And here we go with the par putt. All right, let's move on to the next. And your score is currently 9 under par. Good luck here on the 16th. Nice work. That was some good golf. About 6 feet to go here. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. Sitting at 10 under after that one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. And a 4-foot putt. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. 11 under par currently. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, just about dropped it. If you drop this, it could save par. Okay, scorecard says 11 under par for you at the end of this one. Good job. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hello there and welcome to this society event. And as you tee this one up on the first hole, final round action, vibes in the air. What's going to happen out there? Looking forward to finding out. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Ooh. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Okay, next hole coming up. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. And we found ourselves in the second cut here. And second shot here on the second hole. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Setting up here for your fourth. This one's 6 feet away. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. We got a third hole par 4 coming up here. Let's do it. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. And we're about 115 yards away. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And for the par, sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Ooh! This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, moving on. All right, 9 under is your score. And I don't know how we're going to catch this leader so far ahead, and in the final round of this one, gonna have to dig down deep, I think. And from the fairway sand. This one from the sand might be short. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. And the 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. Come on, bounce to the right. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Looks like you got a line on this. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. No! All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, 9 under is current score. Okay, 6th hole, par 5. Here it comes. Have a good tee shot. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. And getting a nice view from this elevated position. Sweet. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Teeing off now on the 7th. Here we go, 31 feet to go. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh, come on, be nice. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And tapping that one in. And your score is currently 9 under par. And the 8th hole is a par 4. And this one off the downslope, this is going to get some extra yards. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And this one's just about 6 feet. And you are currently 2 over. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. This one caught a bad kick to the left. Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. And right now you're 2 over. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Nice swing. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. And this one is a save par. This putt's good so far. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. And the 11th is a par 4. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Okay, on the green safely. 16 feet to the cup. This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. Oh! All right, this one for par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And teeing it up now on the 12th. I think this one will land in the fairway. I think you might be heading to the sand. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And now we can grab our putter. Here we go. This putt for birdie. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. They maybe want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Heading left. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. All right, let's go. This to save par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. This putt's around 18 feet away. Starting this one out pretty good. Continuing on its line. All right, let's take a look at the standings. And you're 8 under par currently. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Setting up here with a very long putt. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. All right, we're getting there. Well done. All right, let's go. This one for the par. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. There we go. Nice contact on that one. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. And the putt drops, and that means we're 8 under par, heading down the final stretch. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Quite hit this green. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. This putt is measuring it at 4 over par. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. And setting up now in the deep rough. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. Okay, third shot. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. On this hole, we've got this left for par. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. And now, the 18th. Setting up here in the deep stuff. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Yikes. That's too bad. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. And here's a putt for a final score of 75. It's breaking to the left, I think. Well, this one's looking good so far. All right, good effort from there. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And at the end of this round, you've wound up at 5 over par. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today.